Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for already the next episode with Ostriv as we are overlooking our town. And I have to say, this map with all the elevations is quite hard to find building spots, but look at this little view here where you can really see up the hill. And of course we can't even see over the hill, but we already started to build some industries. So let's speed up so things get rolling. What did we do so far? Well, we've built the main part of town right here. Set up all the basic industries and everything is running now. We have 2 farms that are producing good amounts of food. Actually, quite good amounts of food that we really need. We are starting a new section of town with houses in this area. And we have started our clothing production right here. We already have a slaughterhouse, which is not in use because we don't have enough animals yet to slaughter. But at least we have it. We also have everything here to make sure that we can start to produce some clothing. So that's something very nice. And well, we've made a few wells in the queue because sometimes houses do run out of water. Because, well, we need a few more places for them to actually grab a bucket of water. Luckily, they can do quite long with that water, so that's not really an issue. Let's get 2 men into this mill. And I think one of the things we can do is tell them to chop a few trees around here so that we get a little bit more tree space available for other things. Like, I don't know, maybe get an extra farm here or a few houses or whatever. So I think it's good that they cut those trees. We have 2 orchards. This one is already 1 year old, and by the end of this year, the trees should be 2 years old, and we should be getting some fruit out of it. So that's good for the food variety. And basically, most things are running, so we should just get going with building more of the queue, get to the oil workshop since we already have some sunflowers, get another cow shed, then work our way towards the tannery and the shoemaker. And then we have all the food, we have all the clothing and stuff. So basically, then we should have all the main things that we need for our town to keep everybody happy indefinitely. Of course, if we grow a lot, we also need extra of that, extra building capacity and things like that. But that's for later concern, that's not for right now. Right now we're doing quite fine. Another house is done. Let's see. Yeah, it's still open, so a new family can come in. We already grew to 114 people, which I think is quite nice. We can see we have open vacancies, so there's jobs available. I think we can also see 0.65, 0.58, 0.54 that these fields have been sown in at a good rate. This one slightly less, but we're well on our way to get a good harvest this time. Do we need some more iron? Yes, let's get 500 extra. We have the money for it, so let's just get it. We don't need anything else. I am planning to start selling some sunflower oil later on. We see we don't have that many potatoes, so we're not going to sell any of that. Could be selling some metal parts. They give a good price. But right now I'm just going to keep them for our town. Let's go check something. Yeah, a lot of carts are in use. So it could well be an interesting feature to build another cart shed. Maybe somewhere here. To help out all the industries here. That they can just grab a cart in this area too. Let's go a little bit up here. Yeah, this is all classified as uneven terrain, which makes it quite hard to actually build a cart shed on it. I don't think there's an option to even build a cart shed right here because it's just too hilly. But maybe we can just build one somewhere out here. We can build one right here. So at least we'll have extra carts also in this area. Of course, the hills make it really tough to actually find good building sites. But I like the extra challenge. That's why we haven't built any houses with gardens yet. Of course, they provide a good source of food. They can help you meet the food variety requirements and things like that. So totally feel free to build those buildings. It's just that I like to give myself a little bit of an extra challenge by not building those. That's why I don't have them. And of course I get comments about people telling me that, yeah, if you build a house with a yard or with a garden, then you will have extra food. I know that. Thanks anyway for taking the time to write that down and let me know. but I'm aware of it. I just choose to not use it. Alright, we have only little bits of flour because everybody keeps buying it straight away. We can see that we have some water to spare now. As soon as they're over 100, it's good, because every time a villager comes, they will take 100 water out of it. And now that we can see, we have multiple drinking places with more than 100 water, so that's good. We do need... there's still a little bit of stuff in there. Well, maybe we should make it empty, so at least we can get a new pit going. Kinda hope that they will just bring it to the smithy. I think they will. Here we get the oil workshop. Very good. Alright, stop emptying it. See, now they can really start to fill it up again. I think we should tell them laborer by cart. Yeah, okay, that's good. So they can use a cart for it. Let's get the oil workshop done, so that we can process the sunflowers into sunflower oil, which is very good for selling. So that's what we're going to do with it. We're going to sell it. I'm going to set it up already. Let's go here. Sunflower oil. I do like the fact that you can... that normally it will only show you the things that you actually have. That's a really nice thing. But sometimes you just want to see everything. Alright, let's sell some charcoal. Get people in here for the oil workshop. There we go. Now there is plenty of sunflowers there, so that's okay. And, we have some warm clothing to spare. We have a little bit of clothing to spare. So that is all moving in the right direction. And yeah, everybody has a job, so that's fine. Another house get built, then we get another well. For this area, quite important. And then we'll get another cow shed. Question is, do we already... No, it's still 10 months old. With all the animals, if you want to slaughter an animal and you want to get the most meat and leather out of it, or hides, we have to tan it into leather, of course. Always wait until an animal is a year, and then you can slaughter it. Now you only need one bull for all the cows to make sure that you get new cows. So we can see we have 3 extra bulls. They don't give milk, they don't do anything interesting. We don't need oxen yet. So as soon as this bull turns a year, we're going to slaughter the oldest one. And, well, we have a few more bulls to slaughter then. So in the end, in about a year, we'll have some hides. Hopefully by then we'll have the tannery too. Oh, look at this. 0.72. So they were really quick with sowing this field in. So that's very nice. We are going to need a few extra ladies into the orchard business soon as we reach a year. Because then they need to make sure that they get all the apples out. The family got married. Here we can see. These are all their parents. They now start to live in this house. They have to get all the supplies and then they can start to work. That's really good. I think they're going to be laborers. At least in the beginning they might be, because now they're unemployed. It doesn't say they're not looking for a job, they're unemployed. I'm blessed to have a roof over my head and food on the table. So yeah, we can see thoughts of people now every now and then if you click them. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, of course. But yeah, when you click them, you might be able to see that. What I would like to do is add a few people to the different storage places. Now all of them should have 2 ladies in there at a certain point. Not so much, but we'll do it like this, so that we they can get all the resources a lot quicker. I think that will be good. Here comes the extra cow shed. So one of the things we can do then is replace this, or place this bull in this cow shed, and then add 2 cows or something to it, so that they can also get growing. But there's also a chance, if the right trader stops by, that we'll just buy a few cows so that it will go even faster, because I do want a lot more cows. Right now we don't nearly have enough for what I want, so that could be a good thing. One other thing I would like to get is a school. A barber surgery provides barber service as well as basic medical procedures. Very nice. Education. We need a primary school. We need to teach our kids. I think this could be a very nice spot. Opposite to the granary. Close to where most of the kids are right now. So let's build a school here. Let's teach our kids. Get them more smart. I think that'll be good. 124 people. And done. Alright, let's do it like this. Apply to all. And it can store quite a lot, so I'm going to tell them to put in 1,000 hay. Ah, we can maximum do 500. Okay, well, apply to all. Use a fallow field if available. I guess we should get workers in here too. I think they're busy with the harvest. That's why there's nobody available. We can see a lot of people are busy with the harvest now. Yep, there's one. So that's something. At least she can now start to get water and all the food in. And then we could either buy a few animals if a trader stops by or switch a few animals over. I think I'm going to buy a few. We have some money to spare. Not too much, but we have some money to spare. So that could be interesting. We have a few laborers. Are both market stalls active? Yeah, they should be. Messenger from Derkache. Okay, let's sell some charcoal. And let's buy. We'll just do another 4 cows and no bull, because we have a bull to spare. So just 4 cows. Let's make a deal. Do we already have... We have 1,000 in the export stock, so we can already sell 1,000 sunflower oil. That goes fast. Alright, let's sell it. They'll pay for the bull, for the cows. So that's interesting. We'll even make a bit of money. So I like that. That looks really good. They're still harvesting here. Now all of the hirees go to this one. And as soon as this one is completely empty, they will switch to this one. Now it's still September. So we'll have 2.5 months before the snow comes and all the fields will go empty and we lose all the crops. So I think there's still plenty of time. Alright, we have hay and water in here. So that's good. All we need to do now is wait for more workers to come in. Ooh, we had one and now she left. That's not supposed to happen. Because if the animals come, we need workers in here. Yeah, there she is back again. Alright, I think we can remove a few ladies out of this. Because I think most of the ladies are not available anymore. We have a lot of men available, but no ladies. And this should probably help out a little bit. Or maybe some ladies just don't want to work anymore. That's also a possibility. Happens every now and then, but I don't see anybody that doesn't want to work. All I see is people that are... or a few men that are unemployed. I have a solution for that too, because we want to get into a lot of quick building. And with the town hall here, there's a set of builders right there. If we build the construction office right here, we'll have a crew of builders right here too. I think that can be a good option. So let's get them right here. Let's speed it up so we get the construction office. Ooh, let's sell some extra charcoal. Only a little bit of money, but it's still money. As soon as this construction office is done, we can have more builders. Let's switch it out. I want it done as fast as possible. Let's get a few carts in here. Do we have... yeah, we have 3 ladies in here now. And the animals arrived. Very good. Now we need to get this bull and transfer it to this one. They'll just pick it up and probably just switch it from one pasture to the other. Or they're going to put it in the cow shed. Yeah, they're going to put it in the cow shed. Maybe, if they're lucky, they're still going to bring it to the field. But otherwise, they will just wait until the cows get in. But at least now we have the bull in there. So we could see extra animals in there. We have a newborn cow. That's very good. It's going to be quite a bit of a waiting game now to just see if all the animals... or we can get a lot of newborns. That would be the best. Because then we can hopefully fill up the cow shed completely. Alright, there we go with the construction office. They're bringing in the resources. I think the tannery already... no, it didn't receive any resources. I thought it would have already gotten some. Our hay barracks are almost completely filled up. That's very nice. This is still 1 year old. I'll have to wait until it reaches 2 years before we can get some apples. Look at this. It does look really nice. Very nice trees there. I think they're quite small compared to the other trees, but I don't know. Maybe that's the real height. That spruce trees are just way bigger than those little pear or apple trees. I don't know, but interesting. Alright, this one's completely filled up with water. So 10 houses can come here and get some water and it's just fine. So no worries there. 130 people. Okay, interesting. Still don't need the slaughterhouse, but it does not take long. 7 months now, so in 5 months we're going to need the slaughterhouse for the first time. Alright, all the animals are getting in. Yeah, we got 1 newborn this year, or 2, 3, 4 actually. 4 this year, so that's good. Hopefully next year we'll get a lot more. Of course, all the animal things are mainly for the long run. You won't be getting some quick animals out of there. Just take your time. It is November now, and I guess there's not a lot of people they can hire to actually work the land because there's still a lot of stuff out there. So it would not hurt to try and grow even more so that we can have more people working the fields. This one's completely done. Ah, they're also hiring for the charcoal business. I guess once that is over, they can be hired in here. Hopefully. I'm not going to fill up the construction office right now. I'm going to wait with that a bit because I want them to do the farming first. Let's prioritize gathering maybe, so that they gather all the stuff. Yeah, let's prioritize gathering. I want them to make sure that they gather everything. We don't want to lose a lot of crops that we already harvested. Just need a few extra hands in here. That will go a long way. These are busy filling this up with firewood. We have plenty, so that's no issue. Guess we just need more people in our town to fulfill those jobs. Tannery construction in progress. Ah, yeah. Very good. All the resources are collected. Now, of course, we're still going to need things like salt and stuff, I believe. Alright, we need bark, lime, salt, and water. So we need a lot of bark, some lime, some salt, and a lot of water. So it might take some time to actually get it done, but it will be fine. Let's buy another batch of warm clothing. Let's sell another batch of sunflower oil. Yep, that's it. Okay. Guess this is fine. Alright, so now all these resources will perish and go away, unfortunately. Well, we did get quite a good harvest. We have 5,500 buckwheat now. We have 3,000 potatoes. We don't have a lot of sunflowers left. So that's not too good. We have a little bit of sunflower oil. We have 1,500 weed. So yeah, we need basically quite a few more people to actually bring in all the crops from this farm next year. That will be awesome. So that should be a focus of ours. Maximum batch is 1 at a time. Oh, that's okay. Can we get 2 workers in there? So at least they can start to gather some stuff. I think that makes it for us that we need to get some bark in order to fill up the tannery. They're getting the water now. They need bark. Then we need cow hides, of course, which is going to take time. But at least then they are prepared. Let's put a few mills in here too. Or maybe a lot. So that they all have a job. And we can make sure that we build have extra builders and build faster. The more houses we can build now in a short amount of time, the better it is, the more people we'll have. Yeah, nobody is unemployed, so that really works. Well, this game is not always easy. Sometimes you have to work hard to get where you want to, but, well, we're slowly getting there. I think we can try and expand the houses a bit. Yeah, there is some more space for housing here. This is, of course, all uneven terrain, but maybe, 1, 2. Alright, I want to move this one back a bit then, because I like it if it's at least something like a row. 3. Can we get one more here? No, that's uneven terrain. What we could do, wrong button, is build some stuff along the river here. I don't want to do it entirely along the river, because then we might not have enough space for fisheries and things like that. But it could be interesting to just build it like that. Alright, let's turn it around. Let's make sure it faces the same way a bit. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. 1, 2, 3. That's another 6 houses. Well, we do need them. Let's get another well there. Alright, that should work. I think what we should do now is try and make the town look a bit nicer. By planting a few trees in town, for instance, so that people actually have something to watch. They have a little shade, things like that. There's a lot of ways that we can make the town look nice. For instance, by planting a few trees along this main road. So let's do so. This building is completely filled up. Storage is full. If we check the resource supply, yeah, it's totally filled up. So maybe we should set it to like 5,000 bark. That could be something. You can also see that it has almost doubled the maximum amount of firewood. So I wouldn't know why they would do that, but apparently they did. Ooh, let's get kids in school. We need a smart person to actually work in the school. Somebody that already has an education. Ah, we have him. There he goes. Let's see if we... Ah, there's the first pupil and the second one. So third one, that's very good. 4, 5 kids already in school. So a lot of kids want to get smart. That's what we like to see. This construction office is completely filled up too. Here we get to the shoemaker. Alright, tannery, still collecting water. They need bark. They can also use a laborer by cart if they want to. I don't think they want to, but they can. And we need to get our hands on some lime and salt. Now salt we should be able to produce ourselves with the salt works. We just have to find a source of salt. Ah, there's salt in the trees there. There's salt out here. Maybe we should try and get it somewhere near the edge of the map or something like that. Or in here, in the forest. That could be interesting. We'll work our way towards these this area. There we go. There goes the salt works. Messenger from Merefa. Yeah, let's buy another 150 warm clothing. We have another 500 sunflower oil to sell, and that's about it, yes. Alright, that works. Year since planted 2, so I'm going to get a counselor. We're going to have seasonal hiring. What I want to do is get some seasonal hiring in here. Now, during the months that we do the sowing and the harvesting, I want only 1 person in there, but the rest of the year I want 5 persons in there, because they need to get all the fruits out. So let's apply this to all. So we'll get 5 people in there now. I'm not sure if this produces anything in winter though. I don't think so. Is there something in here? The trees must be at least 2 years old to bear fruit. Maximum yields reached on 5 years of age. Amount of fruit harvested also varies from year to year. Okay. So I guess during the winter we don't need all these people in there. So maybe we need to do it like this. I think that's good. Especially in the beginning of the year. I will put in 2 just to make sure that everything is serviced. And then as soon as these can bear fruit, they should. But that should free up a few people that can work the field. See, now they can sow in more quickly because we have more workers available. There's even one hired here already. So that looks very good. Is our shoemaker ready? Yes. But that needs leather and we don't have leather yet. We'll get to that point, just not right now. Oh, we already have a newborn bull. That's good. Newborn cow. I'm going to put 1 guy into the slaughterhouse. And then we're going to slaughter this bull. Because it's old, we have a 1-year-old now, so that can make sure that the others can still reproduce. But at least we get rid of the bulls, which are pointless. If they can't give milk and stuff like that. And if you already have a bull for the creation of new animals, then you don't need any more. Ah, here we go. We're really building this area now. Getting lots of houses in. Food variety is an issue. Did we run out of potatoes? No, we still have potatoes. We still have buckwheat. We have some flour. So they should be able to get all the different types of food. They probably just moved in here. So yeah, they're now just getting this. Once this is all in, they'll get back and buy another batch. That's usually how it goes. So yeah, see, now they're getting all the other stuff in. There they go, very good. No more issues there. Ah, messenger from Derkachi. Let's sell some charcoal. Sunflower oil, no. Let's get some iron. Yeah, I was thinking we are running a bit low on it. Cows for metal parts. Ah, we can get some lime here. Let's get 1,000. I don't know how much we need, but at least we'll have plenty for the tanner. Could get some salt too, but it's quite pricey and we're close to building the salt maker ourselves. We do need oxen for it, I believe, so we have to save up a few of these animals to be oxen in the salt works. I think we should have saved the other one too, because I believe we need 2. But there's a little mistake there. Alright, so they have no cowhides yet, but here we have some cowhides now. They should go in here, by the way. Let's sew like this, cowhides. We'll do just 500, I guess. Because we will be slaughtering a lot of cows. I think they're in here now. Or not yet, but they will be shortly. No animals for slaughtering. The cowhides do get bad, so they need to pick them up. Taking a rest and working, but he's not really doing anything. Maybe he just has to wait until it reaches 500 cowhides and then we can take them out. I don't know. Or we just need an extra worker in here. That could also be the case. Ooh, somebody died of old age. 84 seems to be a nice age. I guess we need to get the cowhides out of here into the storage, and then these guys can get it. I think that's the right way it has to go. We'll just have to wait because they're getting in a lot of hennep now. What I would like to get now is the cart shed. Because that's a way that we can get a lot of work done by just a few men in that cart shed. So this could actually be quite interesting. Ah, we can place it right here opposite to the industries. Right there. Because with the cart shed they can help move stuff around. Like the hemp, they can just get it out of here. Bring it to the storage straight away in a good pace. That will be helpful. Do we have apples yet? No. We have more apples marked for sales, I believe. Or at least I'm going to mark them for some sales. So I'm going to put in 1,000 apples here. We're going to have to wait until the first apples are produced and brought in and things like that. But as soon as they are, that will be very nice. A messenger from Derkachi again. Let's sell some charcoal. Deal. All things we have. Ah, we need stone for the salt works. Totally not think about that. So let's get a stone mining camp. I guess we need to get this in the industry area. That would be best. I don't care if they have to walk quite far. That's fine. We can see stones are on this side of the river. Are there any stones on this side too? No, apparently not. So I don't think they can get any stone right now. This is limestone. This is not even regular stone. Is there any stone on this map? I wonder. I hope so. Yeah, here. Alright, so we'll have to build a bridge, I think. Otherwise they can't reach it. And it'll be good to build a few bridges anyway. We need them later on too, so I think what I'm going to do is we'll just build a bridge. This doesn't look right. Inaccessible, yes I know, but if I start the bridge right here, it just doesn't seem to be really attached to anything. Maybe it'll fix once I place it, I don't know. Let's build a bridge right there. Yeah, it gets fixed. Alright, so at least we have one bridge there. I think we're gonna need a bridge here too, because, well, it will look nice. And it will help us get across. And I just like it. How many nails do we have? Ah, we have no nails to spare. That's interesting. Let's get another guy in the smithy. I thought we would have more nails, but we're using all of our nails all the time. That makes it quite tough. Well, until we get the salt works or the stone mining camp, we don't need the bridges. But we're going to need at least one as soon as the stone mining camp is done, so let's do it like this. And maybe we're going to buy a few nails once we can for a good price. Because having no nails is not that good actually. But we have 160 people now. Everything is set for the industry here. I think the cow hides decayed. At least that's what it looks like, because they did not put them in here. And yeah, that doesn't look right. I don't think the meat's used as well, so we need to get some beef in here in order to next time get it out. We also need a few extra places for the markets to sell their stuff in. Like to sell beef, for instance. So let's build another market stall here. We'll do this first. Apply to all and apply to all. And then we'll sell some beef here. Is everything else in here? I don't think so, but maybe we can sell a bit of... where is it? Sunflower oil. As soon as we really have some. Let's just prepare for it. Okay, well, things are running and I slowed down the game. And I guess you all know why. Because this will be the end of the episode. We had fun, we expanded. Things look kinda okay. So it's time to end here and prepare for our next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.